Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Time for another. This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose. Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Ozzy Rose. I hope everyone is having a great day today on this nice, sunshiny Thursday evening. The topic for this commentary segment is sick. That's right, sick. As you know, mostly what I give you is examples of me in the commentary segments because I really can't speak for like all of you out there. Uh, I had to have a it was a bursitis kind of like knot that was kind of like an abscess removed from my elbow. I think it was last Saturday. And the doctor gave me two strong different antibiotics that I've been taking since Monday, and they made me very sick. A matter of fact, they told me here at my good friend's pharmacy, Mark Sue, the owner of Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy, I told him that, I said, hey, I've had diarrhea for 2 days. I said, in the last 2 hours strutting, trying to get back here, I've been sick. I'm sick on my stomach, nauseated. They said, well, that's probably because you're dehydrated from the diarrhea, Ozzy, and you're not staying hydrated. So, but it's easy for me to get dehydrated doing what I do as far as the strutting thing. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go strutting tomorrow or not. If I feel like I'm hydrated enough, I will. What it is, I drank plenty, but I drank plenty of the wrong stuff. I need to put more Gatorade and Powerade in my diet, and that's what I'm drinking right now is Powerade. But anyways, but that's really nothing. I've seen what radio personality Christy Matthews put on Facebook today. I think it was today. I think she's been cancer-free 4 or 5 years, which is a great thing. She had cancer. I remember back when she had said she had cancer some years back, of course, and the sickness that I'm going through right now is nothing compared to what she and others get sick with, which is cancer. Cancer has affected everybody in this country. Either you've had a friend or a family member that's gotten it, maybe beaten it, maybe not beaten it, passed away. Thank the Lord that Christy has been a cancer survivor now for some years now, and I congratulate her on that. My sister didn't. Hers, of course, her cancer was caused from using meth for about 25 years. So she was told from the get-go that it was terminal. If she done chemo and radiation simultaneously together, she had 2 years tops. That's exactly what she lived for, 2 years, and then she died. So that's what I say. Cancer has affected everybody, and the sickness that I'm going through, having nausea and diarrhea, that's nothing, and it ain't nothing compared to what people like Christy Matthews, my sister, as well as millions of other Americans are going through or have went through. And I know what happens when a person is first diagnosed with cancer. When they're first told they have cancer, the first thing naturally they think of is death. It's just one of them things, that nobody wants to hear, and of course it affects the whole family when one family member gets struck with cancer. They usually have kids, a spouse, maybe a mom and dad still alive, brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So it affects everybody. I think everybody has cancerous cells. That's just my take on it. I think every one of us have cancer cells in our body. It's up to the cancerous cells to, decide when they want to breathe out and strike us, So, congratulations to all who have been cancer survivors, who've beaten cancer, people like Christy Matthews, as well as many others, I know we all have to die from something. Don't get me wrong. Me, everybody. We all have to die from something. We can't live forever. That's true. But, I know we don't get to pick how we die either, usually, So, naturally, none of us want to suffer and then die. So, the sickness that I'm going through is nothing. When I get a little nauseated or have a little diarrhea, I say it's nothing because of what others go through. that's a lot, 100 times worse than that, So, it's just what it is, in today's America, today. As far as I know, as far as my mother's side of the family, my sister was the only one that ever died of cancer. On my biological father's side, I didn't know of any of them that died from cancer, as far as I knew. So, but like I said, the sickness I'm going through today, when I get like that, because I get dehydrated quite often, believe it or not, but I say it's nothing, because it is nothing, So, but the last 2 hours that I was out there, I didn't want to strut at all. I thought, well, I'll just walk. And I thought, well, that's going to be boring as fuck, so I kept strutting, So, which made it for a lot better walk, To me, walking is boring. If I'm just walking, it's going to be a bore. I would rather strut. It ain't boring then. That's just me. I know everybody ain't like me, and I don't expect everybody to be like me, don't get me wrong. And I don't, and I don't. But when I get sick, whether I'm puking my guts up or I'm not, I always say it's nothing compared to what others have went through. Whether it's cancer or other diseases, it isn't. It's nothing. I mean, I'm not speaking for y'all out there, I'm just speaking for myself. I mean, I hope, this is my hope though. I'm trying not to get off the topic, but I hope I die like my grandfather did before me. He got up to shut the door, bam, he died instantly from a massive heart attack. He didn't have enough time to know he was even dying. The coroner said he died like the snap of his fingers. He didn't have enough time to know anything. So, I'm not going to get to pick how I died. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. But if I had my way, that's the way I would want to go out, And I hope and pray that I'm never stricken down with cancer, Nobody wants to be told that. I know the woman that interviewed me for Jonesboro right now, Miss Nina, that she was a cancer survivor too, and she had a rare form of melanoma, and she beat it. So, everybody has a story. Christy Matthews does too. She's got a good story too. Miss Nina did too from Jonesboro right now. There's a lot of success stories when it comes to people surviving and beating cancer. Then there's a lot of people that, of course, didn't win the battle and passed on. So I mean, I hope and pray I'm never told, well, Ozzy, you got cancer. But like I said, I'm not going to get to pick my death. That's up to the Lord to decide, not me. So, me being a little nauseated, having a little diarrhea, is nothing compared to what people like Christy Matthews went through, Miss Nina, my sister, and many others. And it's not, at least I'm alive to be sick, and that's the way I look at it too, So, most generally, I give you just examples of me, but I'm also putting in this, like Christy Matthews is a success story from cancer. So was Miss Nina from Jonesboro right now. Many others, Then, like I said, there was many of them that lost their battle. My sister was told right off the bat that she wouldn't survive it. So she knew, But like she told me when she was alive, she said, I'm not giving into it, even though I got 2 years. And she didn't. I never heard her complain, to be honest with you. My sister, I never heard her complain. And I wouldn't have blamed her one bit, So, it is what it is. And congratulations, Christy Matthews. You too, Miss Nina. And many other Americans who have survived and beaten cancer. The topic for this commentary segment was sick. And my sickness was nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm not even nauseated now. Thank you, Lord. Everybody have a great evening. God bless you all. My name is Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose. I'm the Strutting Man. I'll see you for the next commentary segment tomorrow. Until then, God bless you all. We'll see you then. So long, everybody.